Hello, once again. Welcome to a word from the Word. Let's get in and read our verse. We're reading verse 1 of chapter 1 of Psalms. Blessed is the man, is our topic title. Well, let's read our verse. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Our last part of our verse says, not to sit in the seat of the scornful. We see that in this third fall, you find that you've gotten comfortable with your sin. Sin will take you deeper than you should go and will hold you there till you turn or die lost in sin. Lot is a good example to is a good example of this. Lot was related to Abram, and he was blessed of God because of his relationship with Abraham. Now, because of that, they both grew in substance, in the size of their family, the people that the servants, the flocks. So, to say the least, it got to where the herdsmen were striving against each other for the better feeding grounds and the drinking waters and all of that. So rather than working together, they strove. They fought against each other. That's how that's how our falls start. Is when we start striving with people that we are blessed by. So that is where our verse started. Is being disrupted from our blessings. So Abram, one, Lot could have easily have spoken to God on the matter and said, Lord, what should I do? But he did not. His herdsmen strove against Abram's. Abram simply said, look upon the land. You can choose over here, you can choose over here. Choose what you want, and I'll take what's left. Lot chose what he deemed to be the best land. Lot chose the plains of Jordan. He went east and pitched his tent toward Sodom. He saw the cities and the plains and saw the ground was watered well and chose that. So oftentimes we see that the grass seems greener on the other side. But in reality, if we stay right where we need to be staying, we'll see that there is a greater blessing. After some time, Lot found himself in the gate of Sodom. So as part of the council, so those that would come in with issues and everything, and or that was what this council would do. They would, in essence, be the judge. But he found himself in the gate as part of the council. So when God sent his angels in to destroy the city because of its wickedness, he had to be removed. If Abram would not have stepped in, and God knew why he was stepping in. When he said, if there is any righteous, will you destroy the city still? And he said, if I could find, a number of righteous, I think it started out at 50 down to 5. So Lot did get saved, but found himself in deeper. But his strife started his fall. His love for the big city put him on the path to destruction. His lust for power and glory put him in the seats with sinners and scoffers. Our God says, turn from evil and its appearance. Lot saw the lure, the lights, and the lust of the world, and left him, and this left him godless. So we have learned the world says it's okay to do what we do. We know what's best. God says in Proverbs chapter 7, verses 2 and 3, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. God is saying, take hold of my word, take hold of what I have given you, and live. Bind them, bind them upon thy finger. Verse 2 says, and my law as the apple of thine eye. So it's making it very precious, the apple of your eye. The world goes on and will show you their way to enlightenment. There's many ways you can get to heaven. You don't have to do all of this and all of that, or you don't just one religion doesn't get you there. That's wrong. The world would rather you believe that. But John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus made this statement: I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but by me. What are you trusting? What are you living in? What are you standing upon? The world will beat you down if you want to be different. The world will turn from you if you don't follow the trends. Oh, I'm trending. You don't need, the only thing you need to be trending is what God is trending for you. Jesus says in this matter, Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30, says, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Jesus is saying in these verses, whatever is heavy in life, I will lighten. I can deliver you from the things that just seem to be undeliverable. Christ has a plan for each and every one of us. And he is saying in this verse, a man can be blessed if he will stay away from these avenues of travel. The way to heaven is a narrow road. It's not broad. Blessings are abundant and redeemed daily. They are redeemed daily. There's a song that's called My Jesus. I want to read you the lyrics to the song as we close this out. Are you past the point of weary? Is your burden weighing heavy? Is it all too much to carry? Let me tell you about my Jesus. Do you feel that empty feeling 'cause shame's done all its stealing? And are you desperate for some healing? Let me tell you about my Jesus. He makes a way where there is no way. He rises up from an empty grave. Ain't no sinner that he can't save. Let me tell you about my Jesus. His love is strong and his grace is free. And the good news is, I know that he can do for you what he done for me. Let me tell you about my Jesus and let him change your life. You can be a blessed man by avoiding the things that we've seen in our verse. And this week I pray that you finish it out in the same fashion as we started. Blessed. Do not walk in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. We can be blessed if we can stay away from the avenues that we have in front of us, such as these from Scripture. Take your counsel from those that love the Lord. Do not walk in the way of them. Do not become to the point that you are resentful of God, but always claim his victories as only you can. God bless.